Broadcast the game between the George Washington Patriots and the Denver East Angels. Starting on the hill today for the Angels is David Lumen Miller, the senior. East's captain this year. He's a shortstop as well as a pitcher. At first base, we've got Ryan Michaels. Second base, Nick Neely. Shortstop, Jackson Oliver. Third base, Chris Hartle. In the outfield, it'll be Austin Glass in left, Nico Mincy in center, Will Chappell in right. A.J. Nowell will do the catching today for the Angels. The Angels are 4-6 this year, looking to stay undefeated in conference in the DPS Prep League. The Patriots, on the other hand, are 3-6 overall and 1-1 in the DPS Prep League. Miller's got a curveball, a fastball, a changeup, and a slider. He mixes pitches well, and although he doesn't have the velocity of some pitchers, he line up into the forward catcher. Gets to be steps in against low for a ball. He really lived slowing his time to sort out for the lead. Strike thin doing that at bat the plate. Open bat. Gordon off the plate. Nearly that. The 1-1 the count here on 1-1 the count here on Langston Williams, the 3-hole hitter, playing left today for the Patriots. Miller comes set, the pitch, low with that fastball. Williams not showing bunt this time like he did before. Pick, close play, but got back in there. The pitch, low, throw to second. Just under the glove of Nick Neely. Looked like could have had a chance at getting Gordon there, but no such luck. Hitters count 3-1 here for Williams. Calls time at the plate. Oh, this. The pitch, grounded foul at third. So took a good swing, but a little early with that swing, pulling the change up from Miller that time into the seats foul. Full count here on Williams. The pitch, change up, caught by Chris Harder, diving snag at third. Nice play by the Angels third baseman to rob Williams of a hit and keep Gordon stuck at second. Nice play by number 10, Chris Harder. picking up his pitcher there. Lee Miller had to come into the zone with that change-up with a 3-2 count to avoid putting another runner on base. And to Williams' credit, he put a charge into it, but he put it right at the third baseman and went to his knee to make the grab. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter now for the Patriots. That's Nathan Cortone. One-0 pitch. Just high with that fastball. It's 1-1, or excuse me, 2-0. Miller really needs to settle down and put some pitches into the strike zone consistently, otherwise it could be a very short outing for him today. That pitch is fouled back. Good swing that time by Cortone, but didn't get the meat of the baseball. 2-1 now. Looks good, but up, according to home plate umpire. So that'll put the count at 3-1. Hitters count here for Cortone with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. The 2-1. Right there at the knees. Good pitch by Miller to stay with Cortone. It's 3-2 now. Spin move by Miller. No coverage, however, and Gordon gets back to the bag. Three-two is foul back. Good swing that time to stay alive by Cortone on a nasty slider. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Great off-speed delivery that time by David Lehman Miller to strike out Nathan Cortone and get out of a jam. No hits, 1 error by the Angels, and the Patriots leave 1 runner on base. The lineup for the Angels today will be David Lehman Miller leading off. He leads the team with a .469 average. Nico Nincy will hit second for the Angels. He has a .462 average, and he's gone deep this year for East. Ryan Michael will hit third. Nick Neely at fourth. Then Jackson Oliver, Brian Winstanley, Austin Glass, AJ Now, Will Chappell, and Chris Harder will finish it off at 10th for the Angels. A couple hitters to look for in today's lineup are David Lehman Miller and Nico Nincy. Both are hitting above .460, but still not as high as Ryan Michael. Michael's batting average is at .613, and he also leads the team with 15 RBIs. He's been a power horse in that 3-hole in the lineup, driving in Miller and Nincy when they've gotten on base for him this year. 2 Angel hitters have gone deep here for East in the 2013 season. That's Nico Nincy and Nick Neely. Neely hitting at a .286 clip with a home run. He's second on the team with 9 RBIs. For the Patriots, Sorokin will be at shortstop, Eli Gordon will be playing second, and Kevin Vargas will be playing first. Alex Zavislin will be playing third base. In the outfield, there will be Langston Williams in left, Nathan Cortone in center, and Alex Cruz in right. Gabe Madrid will do the pitching, and Alicio Madrid will do the catching. You wonder if these two are brothers for the Patriots. Well, they're in the battery together today, and Raul Varela will hit seventh and be the DH for George Washington. David Lehman Miller waits in the on-deck circle. He made varsity as a freshman for the Angels and continued to do his thing last year, leading the Angels to an upset loss in the first round of the playoffs against Legacy. Miller is currently enjoying his best season of the best season of his career. Last year he hit at a .430 clip. This year he's hitting .469. He's not a power hitter, but he'll spray line drive across the field and get on base, which is what the Angels need in a leadoff hitter to get on base so that hitters like Ryan Michael and Nico Nincy can drive him in. He gets ready to dig in here against pitcher Gabe Madrid to lead off the game. The first pitch from Madrid. Lemon Miller shows button. It's popped back out and out of play. He's lucky he didn't pop that one straight up. Otherwise, that could have been an easy out for the first out of this inning for the Angels. You'd like to see Lemon Miller swing the bat here, see if he can put a line drive hard someplace. Madrid comes set. The pitch. In there, quickly 0-2 on Lemon Miller. Miller stands up in the box a little bit to give him an advantage when bunting, I assume. Time called at the plate. Madrid was taking a little bit too long for Miller there, so he stepped out. The pitch. Curveball hits Miller in the back. That's a hit by pitch, and Miller will take his base. So the leadoff runner on here to start the bottom of the first inning for Denver East, and now we look to Nico Nincy to move along or drive him in. Nincy batting left-handed, as I mentioned before. He's gone deep for the Angels this season. He hits at a .462 clip. Miller has manageable speed over at first base. He's not a speedster, but he can steal a bag or two. He's stealthy, is his advantage when stealing bases. Nincy digs in. Madrid working from the stretch. Takes a peek over at Miller. The pitch. Wide ball one. Looked like maybe a bit of a pitch out there by George Washington, expecting Miller to go first movement, but no such luck. Miller gets the sign from Benton. Oh, no, time called by catcher Alec Madrid. He'll go out and talk with his pitcher. Quick visit. Steps off the mound. Lemon Miller dives back, but not even a throw from Madrid that time. The pitch. Grounded foul at first base. Good swing there by Nincy, but couldn't quite get the bat head out in time to drive that pitch well. Got on top of it a little bit and pulled it foul. He'll dig back in. Tall left-handed hitter. The pitch. Curveball. Ooh, called a strike. Nincy's not happy with that call, but that won't change the home plate umpire's mind. It's 1-2. Gotta have a good two-plate approach if you're Nincy here. You want to move Miller along so that Michael can have a chance to drive him in, but at the same time, you don't want to get ahead of yourself and swing at something out of the zone. Throw over, throw in the dirt, nice scoop to keep that ball in front of him. That could have gone all the way down the right field line and given Lemon Miller maybe even two bases. 1-2 delivery to Nincy. There goes Miller. The pitch is swung at him, hit high and deep to right center field. That ball is way back, and it'll roll off the wall. Lehman Miller is going around third. Nincy heading to third. He's got an RBI triple as the ball is dropped by the cutoff man. RBI triple for Nico Nincy. You know, it was a lucky thing that Eli Gordon dropped the ball out there as a cutoff man in short right field, because he could have had Nincy gunned down at third. But as is, that'll be a 3-bagger and an RBI for Nico Nincy. Nice job hitting there. Got a 2-strike pitch to his liking and drove it hard to right center field. Center fielder couldn't catch up, and it dropped in the alley for a 3-base hit. Now a chance for an easy RBI with a fly ball or ground ball here for Ryan Michael. Corners are slightly in, but still slightly back. The pitch is a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Great job by Ryan Michael to be able to drive that ball right where he wanted to put it, and he takes second on a lazy throw by the center fielder. That's quality base running. Way to take the extra bag when you are given it. And the Angels now have jumped out to an early 2-0 lead with nobody out here in the first inning.
I got it.
Nice job there by Ryan Michael. Now Nick Neely. Nick Neely's got 9 RBIs, and he's gone deep this year for the Angels. Ball gets by the catcher that time, and Michael will move up. Sloppy defense being played thus far by the Patriots, and the Angels have taken advantage. This inning, as far as I can count, the unforced errors by the Patriots include the hit by pitch to start the inning, the missed cutoff out in short right field, the lazy throw in, and now a wild pitch. That's 4 that I can count that could have been avoided. Those are extra bases that the Angels have taken advantage of that have given them this early 2-0 lead. Two-0 now on Neely. The pitch. Outside, 3-0. After seeing what Nincy was able to do when Madrid came inside to him, drove that pitch out toward the right center field gap, seems like Madrid is unwilling to come inside to Neely here. A similar hitter, only from the right side. He's afraid that Neely will drive it. And that pitch is high, ball 4. Still nobody out here in the inning for the Angels. They've got a 2-0 lead and a runner on first base. First and third, excuse me. Jackson Oliver, the hitter now. Oliver hitting .286 here in the first 9 games for the Angels. 10 games, excuse me. Meeting at the mound. We'll take a break here on EA Live. Back in a minute with more baseball action. Welcome back on EA Live. The Angels first and third and a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Now Jackson Oliver, we'll see what he can do against starting pitcher Madrid. And that ball is lined down the right field line. That'll be extra bases for Oliver. Here he goes. Ball is bobbled in right field. That can't be picked up there. And that'll go as a double and an error on the right fielder. That's 2 RBIs for Jackson Oliver. The Angels lead 4-0. Once again, sloppy defense being played by the Patriots, and the Angels have been able to take advantage with 4 runs in the first inning. That'll bring up Brian Winstanley, fondly called the Big Moose by his teammates. Winstanley can rake. And that ball is grounded to the right side. Ooh, backhanded by Eli Gordon, and he'll throw out Winstanley for the first out, but an RBI for the Big Moose. Drives in Jackson Oliver to make it a 5-0 game. 1 out now, nobody on, and that'll bring Austin Glass to the plate. Glass hitting at a 240 clip. He'll try his luck against Madrid. First pitch, in there, on the outside corner, strike 1. The pitch. Curveball, golf to center field. Center fielder retreating. He will make the catch for out number 2. Glass gave it a bit of a ride, but too much air under it and not enough distance to amount to anything for the Angels left fielder, excuse me. That'll bring up AJ Now. He's doing the catching today for the Angels. Now hitting just 158. He's struggled a little bit here through the first 10 games, but he's looking to improve upon that average and get a base hit to spark another rally for the Angels against Madrid. The first pitch, high, ball 1. Time taken at the plate by the Angels hitter. The pitch. Swung on and missed. All arms and no hips on that swing for AJ Now. He'll need to put a bit more of his body into his swing if he's hoping to drive that ball anywhere. 1-1. Pitch there on the outside corner with a changeup. It looked like that time. Something off speed. It's 1-2. 0-2, excuse me. Sophomore Will Chapel is in the on-deck circle for the Angels. The pitch. Swung on and hit hard towards the hole and through. A base hit for now. Williams, the left fielder, learned his lesson from when Michael took an extra base on the center fielder. Gets the ball back in quickly, but still a 2-out base hit for now, looking to spark a rally in front of Will Chapel, the lefty. Now, the Angels will take a courtesy runner. That's Nick Tuda, the senior, coming on to run in place of Now. Tuda has good speed. First pitch is a ball to Chappell. Chappell has huge left-handed power from that side of the plate. He's struggling with the outside pitch in the past, and we'll see how the Patriots pitch him here. Step back, throw over, not in time to get Tuda, but just to show that Madrid has his eye on him. Keep Tuda close to keep him from stealing any bags. The pitch. Ooh, waved at and missed by Chappell. Not a pretty swing there by the Angels' designated hitter. Excuse me, the Angels' right fielder. Win Stanley is the designated hitter. Chappell has had success in limited playing time this year, hitting .333, 3 for 9. That pitch is up and in, nearly hit him. One and one. What? 2-1, excuse me, on Chappell. He digs in. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled. The play goes off the face mask of catcher Alex Madrid and back to the screen. Healthy hack there by Chappell, but not enough baseball to do anything with it. With 2 outs to Chappell. There goes Tuda, the pitch, inside, throw to second, not in time. Stolen base for Nick Tuda, and a 3-2 count now on Will Chappell. Now the Angels have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs, and Chappell will look for his chance to add to Denver's lead. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Chappell's not happy, but the Angels are. They put up a 5 spot here in the first inning to take an early 5-0 lead on the Patriots. We'll be back after this break here on EA Live TV.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot at this.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
Welcome back here on EA Live TV to the top of the second inning here at Denver East High School, where the Angels have a 5-0 lead over the visiting George Washington Patriots. David Lehman Miller had 2 strikeouts strikeouts in the first inning, and now he will pitch to fifth hitter Alec Madrid, the catcher, and that is swung on and missed. Bit of an excuse me swing there by the Patriots catcher, and it's 1-1. Miller had success in the first inning with his off-speed pitch, getting both Nathan Cortone and Jacob Sorokin to strike out on it. One looking, one swinging. That pitch, there's the off-speed pitch again, had Madrid out in front, and it's fouled away. Miller ahead now, 1-2. Miller's 1-2 delivery. Fouled between his legs that time by Madrid. Way to stay alive for the George Washington hitter, fouling off a nasty off-speed pitch by Lehman Miller. That ball broke a foot. The pitch. Low. Good eye by the Patriots hitter. Stretches the count. Count to 2-2. The 2-2. High fly ball down the right field line. Chappell giving chase, but it'll land foul and out of play. On Madrid. Calls for time at the plate. Miller was in his windup, but they'll stop it anyway. The pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Strike three. Great hook there by David Lehman Miller. He's got 3 strikeouts of the 4 outs that he's recorded in this game. He doesn't need defense. It's a good thing he doesn't need defense because Nick Neely's error in the first inning makes it seem like he might not get it. First pitch now on the 5-hole hitter will be strike 1. This is Gabe Madrid. Excuse me, Kevin Vargas, the first baseman. That pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 2. Now on Kevin Vargas. He'll call for time. The pitch. Low. Can't finish him that time. 1-2. That's a good 2-strike pitch selection by David Lehman Miller. Rather than throwing him something down the middle for a strike, he tried to see if he'd fish at another pitch in the dirt. And the 1-2 is fouled off as well, so the count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Miller lives on deception. He doesn't have the power curveball or the power fastball that's going to blow anybody away, but he's got enough control and location to be able to rack up strikeouts as he did in that situation. Strike 3 on the curveball once again. There goes Kevin Vargas. That's 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning for David Lehman Miller. That'll bring up Gabe Madrid, the pitcher. Pitch. Oh, ugly looking swing there by Madrid, way out in front of a Lehman Miller fastball. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. Lehman Miller strikes out the side. All 3 on curveballs. He's got 4 strikeouts in a row, and he's struck out 5 of the first 6 hitters. 5-0 Angels. We'll be back after the break on EA Live TV.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot at this.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
To the 10 hole in the order. That's Chris Harder. Excuse me. No, Chris Harder's being designated hit for. He's not in the lineup. Back to the top of the order with David Lehman Miller. Lehman Miller got hit by a pitch in the first inning to start the Angels' 5-run rally that gave him that 5-run lead, and he'll look to take his hacks here against Madrid. Hard hit ball in the right center field gap by Lehman Miller. That ball never got above 5 feet the entire time it was in the air, and it went over the second baseman's head and into right center field. A leadoff double for David Lehman Miller. He is 1 for 1 on the day, and he will raise that .469 batting average a couple more points. Nice swing by David Lehman Miller. He's pitching, so he'll get a courtesy runner. That's number 7, Andrew Wise, will come on and take his place at second base.
Go, Andrew!
That'll bring up Nico Nincy. Nincy is 1 for 1, hit a huge RBI triple back in the first inning to drive in Miller the first time. The pitch. Looking to catch Nincy off speed. That was a curveball on the first pitch, but Nico didn't bite. It's 1-0. The 1-0. No fake to second, but no coverage. Intriguing. Now Madrid will come to the plate. Another off-speed delivery. That one finishes outside. 2-0 on Mincy. Hitters count for this dangerous Angel hitter. Gabe Madrid has had a rough outing so far. He started the game by hitting David Lima-Miller with a pitch in the back, and he hasn't settled down much since. He went through the bottom of the Angels lineup a little bit, but was unable to record an out through the first 5 East Angels. 3-0 on Nincy. See if Mike Benton gives him the swing away sign here. See if he can put one in the alleyway and drive home Andrew Wise from second base. The pitch, not swinging, and it's in there. 3-1. The Angels dugout is picking up their hitter, trying to insist some more support, and the 3-1 pitch is a breaking pitch low. That's a walk for Nico Nincy. And now there are 2 on for the 3-hole hitter, Ryan Michael. Not the situation you want to be in if you're Gabe Madrid. The Angels leading RBI man standing at the plate with 2 on and nobody out here at Denver East High School. Angels already have a 5-0 lead, looking to build on that. The pitch is a breaking pitch outside. Madrid has been unwilling to throw his fastball to these Angels big hitters, and his inability to locate his breaking pitch has caused him to fall behind in counts. That means that as a hitter, Ryan Michael can sit back and wait for that fastball because it's all that Madrid has been able to throw for a strike. He'll be sitting dead red here with a 1-0 count. He was, and there it is, a line drive to left. Wise got a bad read on the baseball, was unable to score on that base hit by Michael, but he's 2 for 2 now in this game, and the Angels have the bases loaded and nobody out for Nick Neely. Neely has gone yard once this year for the Angels and is their second leading RBI man with 9. Neely walked his first time up. Walked and scored on the Jackson Oliver double down the right field line. The pitch. Hammered to left field. That will get over the head of Langston Williams and go to the wall. 1 run will score. Here comes Nico Nincy around third. Here comes Ryan Michael. Nick Neely will go to third with an RBI triple. Put 3 more runs on the board for the Angels. They lead it 8-0. Frozen rope to left field by the cleanup hitter for Denver East. Langston Williams was unable to get a read on the baseball. It went to the wall and 3 more runs scored. That'll be a hit, I believe, for Nick Neely, just because of how hard that baseball was hit. Jackson Oliver will put a ground ball up the middle, fielded by the shortstop. He'll throw to first and get Oliver, but that's an RBI for Jackson, who drives home Nick Neely with the Angels' 9th run of the game. the Patriots are getting somebody up in their bullpen. I don't have the roster for bench players, but doesn't seem like he can get warm quite fast enough to relieve Madrid. Now Brian Winstanley. Madrid delivers a breaking pitch, which is taken for ball one. Madrid's problems in this second inning started when he was unable to locate his breaking pitch for a strike. He was trying to go soft to the Angels' big hitters, but when he was unable to throw that for a strike, he had no choice but to start throwing his fastball. The Angels hitters sat on it and drove it. That pitch is a breaking ball, not handled by Alec Madrid, but it's a strike anyways, 1-1. You can tell that Denver East is having a good time beating up on its rivals, George Washington, but this game is far from over. We'll see if the Patriots are able to recover here in the later innings. The way Lehman Miller's been pitching, the answer is likely no. Pitch. Oh, big hack by Brian Winstanley. He's unable to get on top of that one. Fouls it back. Winstanley has the power to go yard. He's hit it over this wall here at Denver East High School a couple different times during practice. We'll see if he's able to put a charge into one here. 2-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on for Denver East. The pitch. Breaking ball. Once again, Madrid is unable to locate, and that pitch hits Brian Winstanley on the elbow. He'll take his base at first, and that'll bring up Austin Glass. Glass grounded out back in the first inning. Flew out. He hit a fly ball to the center fielder. We'll see if he's able to move Winstanley along here. Glass came into the game hitting .240. That pitch is down. Good eye by Glass not to chase at that fastball. 1-0. You wouldn't expect Winstanley to be running here with a 9-0 lead, and he doesn't really have the type of speed necessary to steal many bases, but we haven't seen Alec Madrid make a good third on the second base yet. Brian Winstanley will take his base, however, here on a wild pitch, just as good as a stolen base for the Angels. The George Washington bullpen can't get warm fast enough to relieve Madrid. The pitch to Glass. Low, ball 3. Let's see if Coach Mike Benton gives Glass the swing sign, if it's there for the Angels left fielder. The pitch. Low, ball 4. Walked on 4 pitches. That'll bring up A.J. Nowell. Now hit a hard ground ball through the left side of the infield for a base hit his first time up. He's looking to drive run someplace to advance the 2 Angels runners here. 9-0 Denver East here in the bottom of the second inning. That one is hit to third. He'll step on the bag, throw to first base. That's a double play. Nice play by Alex Zavislin, the George Washington third baseman, to end the inning. However, 4 more runs cross the plate for Denver East. They lead it 9-0 here on EA Live TV.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
Welcome back to Denver East High School, where the Angels currently have a 9-0 lead over the visiting George Washington Patriots. The Angels have 7 hits in today's game, and David Miller thus far has thrown a no-hitter against the Patriots. We'll see if he can keep it going here. Miller comes into this inning having struck out 4 straight batters and 5 of the first 6. His curveball has been his go-to put-out pitch, and we'll see if he can do it here. First pitch, bounce out in front of the mound. Foul. It hit the batter before it went out onto the field. 0-1.
Stop recording, Addy.
One on Raul Varela, the designated hitter for the Patriots. Langston Williams getting warm for the Patriots in their bullpen. Hopefully he'll have a better outing on the mound than he did out in left field. One and 2 the count on Varela. The pitch. Low, ball 2.
That was so solid.
The pitch, curveball, low, ball 3. Good selection there by David Miller. He didn't want to give Varela anything in the strike zone to swing at. He put a good curveball in the dirt and didn't quite get him to chase. The pitch, strike 3 called on Varela. That's 5 straight strikeouts for Lehman Miller. He's been unhittable today. That time he got him on a fastball. The last couple of hitters have been on the curveball. That's the versatility of Lehman Miller that makes him one of the best pitchers here in the Denver Prep League. And in the state. First pitch to Alex Vislin is fouled away. Second pitch is fouled straight back to the screens. Quickly 0-2 on Vislin. pitch swung on and hit foul and out of play. Zavislin has had 3 foul balls in this at bat. That's more than the entire Patriots team last inning. Miller delivers another 0-2. In there, strike 3 called on Zavislin. He has been unhittable today. That strikeout was on the fastball. He got a couple earlier on the curveball, and the changeup is in that repertoire too. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Still 9-0 Denver East. Seven of the first 8 batters have been struck out by Lumen Miller, the only exception being Eli Gordon, who reached first base on an error. Still a no-hitter going for David Lumen Miller here. We'll see if that's broken up by the leadoff hitter, Soroka, who struck out on a curveball his first time up. Didn't even take the bat off his shoulder. We'll see if he can muster up the courage to swing at a Lumen Miller curveball here. Strike 2. That's a strike. That's strike 3. Struck out the side to David Lumen Miller. That's the second straight inning of striking out the side. Not one hit or regular out has been recorded by the Denver East Angels, other than a nice play by Chris Harder at third base. 9-0 Angels. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Be back in a minute on EA Live TV.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
We're back live here at Denver East High School, where the Angels are enjoying a 9-0 lead over the visiting rivals George Washington Patriots. Will Chapel will dig in here against Langston Williams. The left fielder moved into the mound. Let's hope Langston has a better outing on the mound than he did out in left field. Made a misjudgment of a ball and made a couple misjudgments of balls, one that led to a 3-run triple for Nick Neely. He throws hard, however, and he could very easily earn some redemption for himself here on the mound. 2-1 right now on Will Chapel. Chapel was the only strikeout recorded by Alec Madrid during his 2 innings. The pitch, big hack taken by Chapel. It's foul tipped. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Williams kicks and fires. Curveball high and in. That's 3-2. The pitch, strike 3 call on Williams. Excuse me, from Williams to Chappell. So Williams comes onto the mound, records the first out of the third inning. That'll bring up Nick Tudor, I believe. Excuse me, that's David Lehman Miller. Back to the top of the order. Excuse me. Miller hit by a pitch in his first at bat and hit a frozen rope line drive into the right center field gap in his second at bat, leading off last inning. He is 1 for 1 on the day. The pitch, high 2-1. The 2-1 on the inside corner, 2-2. With 2 strikes, Lehman Miller will choke up on the bat a little bit and look to protect the strike zone. He's got a great 2-strike approach and very rarely strikes out. Let's see if Williams can do one to him here. The pitch, strike 3 on a curveball. Nice pitch there by Williams, and there's 2 down, both on strikeouts for the Patriots pitcher. Nico Mincy, the left-handed first baseman, will step in. Mincy is a first baseman and an outfielder by trade. He's playing center for the Angels today. He is 1 for 1 on the day, walked back in the second, and tripled to the alleyway in right center in the first. One-oh. Hit high in the air to left field, but it'll die in the glove of Madrid. 3 up, 3 down for the Angels. We'll go to the 4th inning. Denver is still enjoying a 9-0 lead. More of David Lehman Miller when we come back.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. Oh, we're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all
Welcome back to the 4th inning here at Denver East High School. Despite the fact that the Angels are enjoying a 9-0 lead, the real story today has been the pitching of David Lehman Miller. He's struck out 7 hitters in a row and 8 of the first 9. We'll see if he can keep it up here as he faces off against the second hitter in the order, Eli Gordon. Gordon is the only hitter to have reached against Lehman Miller today. He reached on a fielding error by second baseman Nick Neely back in the first inning. Miller has still not allowed a hit. Quickly, 2 swings and misses by Gordon, and the count is 0-2. Strike 3 called! 8 straight strikeouts and 9 of the first 10 for David Lehman Miller. He's been unhittable. Now Langston Williams. Williams kept the Angels quiet in the bottom of the third, and he'll lift one down the right field line, but that'll drop foul. Low ball 1. Pitch is hit high in the other center field, but an easy play for Nico Nincy, and Lehman Miller still has not allowed a base runner. Williams put it in play more than most George Washington hitters can say, and ended the streak of 8 straight batters struck out by David. The first pitch to the cleanup hitter, Nathan Cortone, in the center fielder, is a strike. Second pitch high, 1-1. Still a no-no for David. Pitch off the end of the bat, right to Ryan Michael. He grabs it. 3 up, 3 down once again for the Patriots. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 9-0 Angels here on EA Live TV.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot at this.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Ryan Michael will lead it off. He is 2 for 2 on the day, with a double in the first inning and a single back in the second. He hits this one softly to left, and that'll be gloved by the left fielder coming in for the first out of the inning. Nice catch there by the Patriots left fielder to keep Michael off the base paths. And that'll bring up Nick Neely. Neely is 1 for 1 on the day. He He tripled over the head of Langston Williams to left in the first on a misread by Williams, and walked in his first at bat. 0-1 on Neely. Williams kicks, fires, curveball way out in front of the plate, threw it about 60 feet there, and not enough to get a straight call from the home plate umpire. 1-1 the count on Neely. The pitch way high. That's a ball. 2-1. The pitch, quality hack right on that one, just barely got under it, fouled back by the Angels second baseman. That pitch is fouled back as well. Could have been high for a ball, but a good two-strike approach by Neely there. It was close, so he took a hack at it and fouled it away. Hit straight up the chute by Neely. That's really high, but nobody's going to catch that one. It gets back over the backstop and out of play. The pitch, high, ball 3. Good at bat here by Neely. He's watched a couple Williams pitches go past him and hasn't given the umpire a chance to ring him up. He's swung at everything close. 3-2. High in the air to left. And a nice backwards running catch. Nice play there by the Angels left fielder. A bunt laid down by Jackson Oliver. Beautiful bunt. Zavislin throws not nearly in time to get Oliver. Nice play by the Angels shortstop, getting a runner aboard here with 2 outs. That'll bring big moves to the plate. Brian Winstanley. Winstanley is a great fastball hitter, and that's what Williams does. He throws his fastball. He mixes a curveball in there occasionally, but not quite enough to make it a threat for Winstanley to worry about. Brian will be sitting dead red on the first couple pitches here. When you get to 0-2, it's a different story. The pitch, big swing and a miss by the Moose. Foul ball hits straight up. It'll get out of play though. 0-2 on the Moose. Bottom of the 4th inning here at Denver East High School. Angels lead 9-0. The pitch. Curveball is low in the dirt, and Oliver steals second base standing up. Man, Alec Madrid has been having trouble getting the ball back to his pitcher. I can count more than 5 times now that he's bounced it just on the throw back to Williams. Luckily, though, Williams has been able to pick it up and stop the Angels runners from advancing. The 1-2. Low. Skips. Nice block by Madrid, though, to stop Oliver from advancing to third. Pitch outside to Win Stanley with a fastball that time. Full count. Good battle here. The payoff pitch. Hit hard and fair down the left field line. Bounced off the bag. Throwing to second base, not in time. RBI double by Brian Win Stanley, the big moose. The dugout throws up their moose antlers on the RBI double by Brian Win Stanley. Way to come through in the clutch. 10-0 Denver East.
There we go, East.
Now Austin Glass. First pitch is high, ball 1. Williams' composure might be a little bit rattled. That's the first hit he's given up to the Angels here in today's game. Very, very quiet stance by Austin Glass until the pitch comes in, where he takes a big step, bigger than you usually see out of the Angels hitters. But to each their own. Third pitch is high again, 3-0. The 3-0. Low, ball 4. Walk to Austin Glass. That'll bring AJ Nell to the plate with 2 outs and 2 on for Denver East. Now is 1 for 2 on the day. Had a single back in the second inning. The pitch. Low, skips away from Madrid, and both runners advance. That was interesting. That ball went straight up in the air and came straight back down right by the foot of AJ Now. Alec Madrid thought it went off to his left. He went looking for it. Didn't go anywhere. Stayed right at home plate. The pitch, high by Williams. He's been unable to find the strike zone with his last couple of deliveries. It's 2-0 now to Glass. Excuse me, not Glass, now. Is high. 3-0 now in Knoll. That pitch is low, ball 4. 2 straight walks by Langston Williams, and that'll bring pinch hitter Connor Smith to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Nick Tudo will come on and run for the catcher, Noel. And we'll see what Connor Smith was able to do here in the clutch with 2 outs and the bases loaded for the Angels. Williams was unable to find the strike zone after he gave up the hit to Win Stanley. We'll see how he handles the left-handed hitter, which can be a different sort of perception for a pitcher. Having a right-handed body up there versus having a left-handed body, it's often harder for pitchers to throw strikes to lefties than to righties. We'll see if that holds true in this case. Runners take their leads. The pitch right there on the outside corner, strike one. Williams working from the windup with the bases loaded. Nowhere for these runners to go. Pitch hit slowly down the first base line. It'll get foul. 0-2 now on pinch hitter Smith. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Nice block there by Madrid to stop runner from coming home. 1-2 now. Check swing, foul ball. Smith was lucky there to get a piece of that one. Otherwise, could have gone around, been strike three. The 1-2 again. Strike three called. Connor Smith goes down looking, but the Angels push across one more. They lead it 10-0 as we go to the 5th inning here on EA Live TV.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're going to try to dictate to you what you're going to do on both offense and defense. We're going to come at you.
One shot at this.
Now it's time to put the hats on and go get some work done.
So they're all going to look to make a statement early.
Back here on EA Live TV, we've got David Miller pitching to the pinch hitter for George Washington here. First pitch, fastball in there, strike one. Ten strikeouts in today's game for Little Miller. He won't get one here, but he will get an out. Ground ball to Ryan Michael, fields it, flips to Raymond Miller. Good coverage there by the pitcher, and there's one down. That's embarrassing when the throw around is missed. But Little Miller is no hitter so far today. That'll bring up number 12, Kevin Vargas. first baseman, struck out his first time up like half of the other George Washington lineup. First pitch, strike one. Lehman Miller enjoyed a stretch of today's game where he struck out 8 straight and struck out the first 9 of 10 batters. George Washington has enjoyed a little bit more success against him since then, but still have not had their first hit. The only base runner of today's game for GW was an error on Nick Neely back in the first inning. 1-1 is swung on and missed by Vargas. Vargas pulled his head on that pitch. Didn't watch it all the way into the bat, but we'll see. GW trying to get fired up for this at bat. Pitch just low. Looked good from here, but that won't change the umpire's mind. That's 2-2. The 2-2 is low. 3-2. Time called at the plate. The 3-2, strike 3 called! Vargas took a couple steps towards first base, but the umpire brought him back, told him to sit down. That is strike 3 and the 11th strikeout of the day for David Lehman Miller. First pitch is a strike now on Patriots hitter. Lehman Miller has been fabulous today. Has not allowed to hit through 5 innings. This pitch is swung on and foul tipped. Is that what the call was? And that is strike 3. The ball hit the ground apparently, swung on and missed though. That's 12 strikeouts for David Lehman Miller. That's the ball game, folks. A no-hitter for David Lehman Miller. The Angels' offense was sufficient. They win this one 10-0. Got 9 of their 10 runs off of Patriots starter Madrid. And Lehman Miller, well, I don't think words can explain how marvelous he was today. The teams line up and shake hands, and the Angels will go home happy. 5-6 is their record. The Patriots drop to 3-7.
You got a shot. Patriot shot.
The big hit of the game today was started in the very first inning when Nico Ninti drove a Gabe Madrid fastball on an 0-2 count to deep right center to drive in a run that set the tone for the rest of the game, and the Angels never looked back. They win it 10-0. We'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in here on EA Live TV.